Hi, welcome to a new video. I was editing these clips and I thought they needed a little bit of context. So this past Saturday I had a market in Lisbon at Anjos 70. I'm going to leave the link in the description if you ever come to Lisbon and you want to go there. It was super tiring, but so much fun. I still live like 20 minutes from the city center, and then I had to take a bus to Lisbon that is like 1 hour, and then I had to go to the market Uber. And yeah, it was super tiring, but it was so nice to talk to people in real life and get to know other artists. And yeah, it was so much fun. Next time I would like to prepare a little bit more than I had for this one. I didn't have a lot of time because of my isolation and all of that. I only prepared like last Friday at 9 p.m. I was still in the studio. I want to take more products, maybe do some more tote bags and stuff like that, and maybe next time I would go like Saturday and Sunday, so it won't be too tiring. But anyway, this is my stall. I love it so much. I'm really having so much fun like planning it out and changing it on every market. So I hope you enjoy seeing it, and I hope you enjoy seeing some bits my weekend at the market. And let's go on with the studio vlog. So tired. Okay, now I just need to drive home and rest. Talk to you guys properly on Monday. Bye! Welcome back to another studio vlog, and welcome back to Monday. I'm back in the studio after the market this weekend, and I'm so tired. I feel like this week I think I need to take a day off or something to compensate for the market day, because it was so tiring. So yeah, I'm not feeling my best today, but yeah, it was super fun to chat to people and just, I don't know, see the reactions of them like in real life and real time when seeing my stuff, and people smile a lot, so that makes me so happy. I've met some of you guys, which is so cool. So yeah, thank you so much for stopping by and give me some support over there. I didn't have like a lot of profit because, as I said, I had the expenses of going there, and also the market price to be there and all of those things. But even when the profit it's not so much, it's really nice, I don't know, get feedback in real time and all of that. So I think it's always worth it. So it was super curious because last time I took washi tapes and my pins and all of that, and I didn't sold any. I sold more earrings and socks, and this time I didn't sold any earrings or socks or anything like that, and I sold mostly pins and washi tapes. So yeah, if you are preparing for a market or something like that, try to take something of each of the products that you have, because I realized that you can never know. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing some bits of the market. I'm going to get going on taking everything out of the bag. Some things I'm going to leave on quarantine, like I said last time, because people like touched it, and I don't want to be sending goodies out if someone orders it that were in the market. So I'm going to do that, and yeah, let's go. This is a little heavy. I actually tried not to take as much things as I had last time, and I'm glad because I don't sell that much, and I don't have to take a lot of each product. So yeah, at least I was able to carry this one a little bit easier than last time, so I'm glad I took less things. But I guess it really depends on the amount of people, and if it's like a bigger city like London or something, probably you'll need to take a lot more stock. Oh god, I opened this backwards. I'm going to do a haul of the things that I got in there as well. I'm just going to take the products out. That's basically this box over here, and I'm going to leave all of those like exhibit things, like the wood things and all of that in the bag. I'm just going to close it up and put upstairs for next time, so that part it's always ready to go. I just need to add the products and all of that. So let's just take care of the products. All good. So I wanted to do a little haul of the things that I got on the market. I didn't got a lot of things, and most of them is just like thank you cards, like business cards and stuff like that, but I still wanted to show you. So I have this amazing neighbor. Her name is Diane. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. And she had like this super cool art style, very painterly and full of colors and different shapes and all of that. And she had this picture book that I thought it was so cool. I also got this print from her, which I think it's absolutely stunning. So I got a book and this print, and then she kindly offered me this postcard. This is how they look. Sorry, it's super sunny in here. And then I got some business cards from several small business. We have Lunalia, and I'm going to try to leave them in the description for you to check them out. And we have Bem Bom, and here's the details for Instagram and all of that. And I got a sticker. Got this one that says Pica do Set, and this is like a Portuguese thing. This is from Lisbon. It's like one of the transports in there, and I thought they were so sweet. Like all the bee stickers that she had were just adorable. And then the lovely Ines was there, and she visited me there, so thank you so much for coming. It was so lovely to meet you, and she kindly gifted me to print. One says you're freaking amazing, and I just love it so much. And then she also gave me this one. She's gorgeous. Look at this, like the quality and everything, it's so nice. She's going to open a shop soon, so she still doesn't have a shop, but she's going to open one soon, and I can't wait because her work is so good. So these were the goodies that I got. This is why I love to go to markets and stuff, is to get to know different artists that I will probably not know only on social media and stuff. So it was really nice to talk to people and, I don't know, interact with other artists as well. So yeah, really loved it. Yay! It's now quite later, and I thought this video could be a little fun day in a life with me. Normally I don't really film a lot on my Mondays. I don't know if you ever noticed that. You probably didn't, but that's because I spend a lot of the time on my Monday just planning stuff on my computer, planning content, planning my week, planning products, so I don't really film a lot of it. So I thought it could be interesting for me to show you how I spend the first day of the week, how I organize myself, and how I make it to be productive as an artist and having my small business and trying to do everything, with Patreon, with the shop, with YouTube and all of that. So basically I normally spend the morning on my Monday packing orders, if I'm lucky to have orders on the weekend. And I did that, and then I spent basically all morning trying to answer emails and trying to see if my postal services website was working, and wasn't. So I only finished everything this afternoon. I already went to the post office dropping some of the Patreon boxes that I didn't have the time to send last week, and the 3 orders that I had during the weekend. So that is done, and now I'll be going on my computer and I'm going to show you how I plan and how I usually start my week on a Monday. So up until recently I didn't use any digital planners. I didn't really know much about it, but then I started to watch some YouTube videos about Notion and all of that, and this is not sponsored by Notion. And I was feeling really like some days I wanted to work from home, but I didn't have my planner or something, and I would feel completely lost and not knowing exactly what needed to be done. So I thought that it was time to have that step, and we're having like a platform where I could have all of my things in one place, like all my lists that I had lost on my phone about themes that I wanted to make for collections, for Patreon, for products, like all of that information, and also my to-do lists and all of that to have in one place would make my life so much easier. So I basically start using Notion, and it was really confusing at first. I'm not going to lie, it was easier when I deleted everything that they have when you start a page, and I started from like from scratch. And then I watched some Sarah Faber videos, and she posted about the template, so I started to use that, and it made so much difference. And now I kind of updated the templates and created one of my own for my own needs. So let me show you how I use it. Okay, so I already have like a little file over here where I have my templates, and right now I have this month template. That's what I use. So basically I have my goals for the month, I have the things that I want to do for patrons, and then I have my general to-do list. And I'm going to show you in a little bit how this looks like full and with stuff. And then I have my weekly ones, and on my week I have this. I have a space for notes, for goals, what I want to finish this week, and then what I have to do for Patreon on that week. Then I have my weekdays, and I have this small section for the weekend. And then I'm just keeping this part over here, but I'm not really using it, but for now it'll stay there. And then I have next week and next month, and you can find the original templates over here. I'm going to add the template that I'm showing you like for my monthly and weekly things on the description of the video, so you can use them if you want. But I just wanted to mention that for this one, this is changed to the things that I need, but you can find the original template over here on the bottom of the week. And now let me show you like my list. So I have my more personal lists over here, like for small business that I want to buy from in the future, movies, books, all the kind of things. Then I have one just for YouTube, for video ideas and all of that. Then I have one for the shop. This is the ongoing things that I want to do right now. Then collection ideas, products that I want to make, things I want to draw, to have like ideas whenever I'm feeling like low on ideas. I know that I can come back here and try some of these things out. Then I have one for Patreon, and then I have my weekly ones over here. I have by year. If you click here on February, you can see like the template that I was talking about. So I have my goal for the month, the things that I want to do this month that are important for Patreon, my most important things that I want to get doing on February, and then I have my week over here. And if I open my week, I have everything in here, as you can see. So what I start by doing is trying to go to the last week. So I have the week before here on my favorites, and this week I just click last week's, and what I'm going to do is trying to see what I left to be done and what is important, and I'll just copy and paste on the new week to catch up and try to finish the things that I didn't do last week. So yeah, that's the first thing that I do, so let's do that. So basically after that part is done, what I like to do is go into my Patreon page and go into the post where I've posted like the monthly schedule calendar, and I need to see what I have scheduled for that week. That is this one from the 7th to the 11th. So I have to do digital wallpapers and digital downloads. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write them over here. I also have to make some posts regarding the postcard club. That is something new that I'm going to have on my Patreon this month. We are going to restructure the pen pal club that I had previously, and this month I'm going to do the postcard club. So I need to do a post all about that, and I also need to record the exclusive video that I didn't record last month because I was on isolation. So I'm going to put that over here as well. Put everything on this Patreon things over here, but I already know more or less when I need to be doing this. So the digital wallpapers have to go on a Tuesday, so I'm going to write them here, and the digital downloads are going to go out on Friday, so I'm going to write that over here. For the exclusive video, my day for today and tomorrow, it's already pretty full, so I'm going to basically start dividing the tasks by days, so that I don't put too much in one day, and I try to divide them by the days that I have in the week. So I'm going to post over here to record the exclusive video because I still don't have anything on the Wednesday, and edit the video. Then I just need to decide what are the things that are important for me to do this week, and I would like to start working on the new collection for the shop. That is going to be a bookworm or reading kind of collection, and I will also would like to do some other things for the shop update. But this week I would like to get some illustrations going, do some sketches, and all of that for that. So I'm going to put that on my to-do list, and I will also like to focus this Monday to plan out some content for Instagram. I've posted about this for the last week on my Instagram, and I was getting really sad and really down, not because of the amount of likes or anything like that. It's just my posts are reaching a very low amount of people, and that has been really reflecting on my business, like on my sales and all of that, because I can't really tell people about my shop because people won't see it. And I was getting really down about it. I was trying to be really careful about my content, trying to plan it out the best I can, trying to choose the best one to see if that would improve something, but it wasn't. So yeah, basically I tried to look at it on a different way this weekend and trying to analyze and see what I wanted to do to go for. And I just want to have fun. I want to use Instagram as the social platform that it is. It's what allows me to chat with you guys and being more able to create connections. So I'm trying to ignore that part and trying to just create content that makes me happy, and makes sense for me to have in there. So I would like to start to have more fun again with it, and having to really take part of that social interaction and all, and try just not to worry so much about how things are going, how the numbers are going and all of that. So yeah, just trying to go with that. So one of the first things that I want to do is I want to do some illustrations that I have sketched for so long on my iPad, and create more like shareable kind of content, I guess. And I'm going to show you in a little bit what I'm going to do with Instagram, but first let's just organize the week and see what we can do this week. So yeah, let's go. All the scheduling it's done, and normally this will change from day to day because some days something unexpected happened, or the illustrations take a little while to make than I was expected, so things will change around a little, and I try not to put too much on some days, but it's easier said than done. Mostly I just add my to-do list way too much things that I could possibly do, but yeah, that is done and all planned for the week. So what I'm going to do now is get going on creating the content for Instagram and trying to schedule it for this week. I used to do it monthly, but I'm actually trying the later 14 days like trial, and the posts are auto-published, so I need to write all the captions and add the hashtags and all of that, so I can't really write the captions and all of that for an entire month. I'll show you how later works if you haven't used it. So this is later. You don't have to use the paid version. Until now, I only used the free one. That basically, when you schedule your post, you'll get a notification on your phone, and then you can post and all of those things. But I'm trying to be more mindful of my time, and I'm actually trying to post the post a little bit earlier in the day and try different hours and all of that to see what works best. So it's better for them to auto-publish. Basically, you have all of these images over here, and what I try to do when I get to a new week and all of that, I try to put more images in here. I'll go to my files, I choose some product photos, and what I like to do, it's going through my phone and my iPad and see like illustrations that I can use, photos that I can use that I've taken over the week. And also a big tip, if you do studio vlogs, let me show you what I do. So as you can see over here, if you do studio vlogs, you know that I have to do thumbnails and all of that. So what I like to do is use the photos that I screenshotted from my videos when I was doing the thumbnails. So basically I can reuse them and repurpose some content, so I don't have to keep creating content. Like this is a good image that I could use, so it's this one. Like I already used this one. This was a screenshot from a video for a studio vlog. This is like content that I already created, and this is something that I learned to do, and it's so easier. It's to repurpose content. It's life-saving. Like with the rate of things right now, we have this feeling that we have to keep creating new things and all of that, but honestly, most of the posts that you see on Instagram, you'll forget, or you'll just scroll so fast or something like that. And for artists, you know how much an illustration can, the time it can consume and how long it can take. So it's best for you to repurpose it. And if you don't want to repost the same thing, but you can also post like a time lapse, you can post the sketch phase, you can post like the phases of the drawing. You can repurpose that content that it's already made, and you already took the time to make, and just use it again on your Instagram. So yeah, I try to do that, and I try to reuse content that are already used for other things. And I'll do the same for my TikToks and for my Reels. I started to do this a while ago, and then I stopped, but I want to make more video content, and sometimes the mindset to do it, because I'm also filming for YouTube and all of that, so I don't want to keep repeating myself, you know, that's kind of tiring. So what I do is I go to my editing software, I create a new file with the sizes of Reels and TikToks, and I just copy and paste some parts of the video that are already edited, and it's ready, and I just reuse the content. Sometimes you can't really have your full attention when watching a YouTube video or something. You'll just look at your phone or look at something else, and there's always something you miss. So sometimes it looks like brand new content. So yeah, some little tips for you if you want to use them, and I hope it helps. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is upload a few images of things that I mentioned before in here, try to play around with it. And one thing that I like, I also use the preview app on my phone if I want to post like a picture that it's not scheduled or something, is I like to do it like this, and you can just see which ones it will look better like on your feed, how they will, I don't know, be more aesthetic, I think, and just change around, playing around and all of that. So I'm just going to go on my iPad and do some illustrations. Yeah, I'm going to spend some time doing that, and I'm also going on my iPad and choosing some illustrations that I already have done. Like, I haven't posted 2 of the mice that I did for the Patreon boxes. I didn't post the pattern that it's really cool and really nice, and I also have some patterns that I never posted that I've done and I love, so that it's some content that I could also post. And I'm going to do some quick illustrations that I have some ideas on my iPad as well, and then put them on my computer and plan everything out. So let's go on the iPad first, and then let's go on later. Okay, so this is the final result. I think it looks cute. Already did a sketch for next week as well, but I'll finish it later because I'm getting tired and I need to still schedule everything. So yeah, I'm going to put this on my computer and finish scheduling for the week. And before wrapping this studio vlog, I wanted to thank the sponsor of this video, Skillshare. So let's talk a little bit about them. First of all, what is Skillshare? Skillshare is an online learning community with lots and lots of online classes. There's basically classes on so many subjects like illustrations, animation, character design, marketing, and a lot more. And there's classes even if you are only starting out, or if you want to learn more about something. There's basically classes for every skill level. The classes can be scheduled or saved, so you can basically take them at your own pace. They are divided into chapters, so it's really easy to stay on track, and there's no ads. And if you find a little bit hard to keep up with English, subtitles are available in several languages. The class I'm doing right now, it's Procreate Illustration, drawing dynamic characters and environments. I really want to improve my illustration skills this year, especially when it comes to backgrounds and environments and exploring my characters a little bit better. So I think this course will be a great fit for that. I'm really enjoying the new perspectives that it's giving me. And the first 1,000 subscribers that click the link in the description will get 1 month free trial on Skillshare. So start exploring your creativity today. Okay, so this is done. I can see how it looks, and now I just need to write all the captions and add hashtags and all of that. I'm a lot more relaxed because I know that the content is ready to post and all of that, and I don't need to worry anymore about that. And yeah, that is it for this video. I hope it was interesting to see my kind of Monday and what it's usually all about. It's not always about illustrating and sketching and doing other fun stuff. It's also a lot of planning and all of these things. So yeah, I hope it helps. I'm going to leave my template for Notion in the description. Yeah, let me know in the comments what is the type of scheduling that you use. If you schedule your posts on Instagram, how is your planning for the week? If you use digital planning like Notion or only like physical ones. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Please leave a like in this video if you enjoyed my content, and subscribe to my channel. And if you really enjoy my videos, consider supporting me on Patreon so I can keep creating. No matter the tier you are on or the pledges you do, I really appreciate it, and I do love my patrons, and I have to thank them so much. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you very soon on the next. Bye!